Hey guys, it's Wayne Santos, one of the editors over at CGM, and we're going to be talking about launch stuff. It's like, okay, maybe this is just because I've been around this particular block quite a few times, so I'm going to be like a little more curmudgeonly about this than some of you young pups might be more accustomed to. But this is definitely not, as the famous song says, this is definitely not my first rodeo. It's like I've seen a lot of launches, and one thing that's kind of striking me as a bit different about this one is just the insane levels of hype. Personally, I blame the internet for this. I mean, it's like, social media is far, far more prevalent than it ever has been in the past. And it's like, I just remember that, it's like when this stuff happened in the past, you would get your box, it's like you would open it up and, it's like you would be excited and happy because it was new and you'd been looking forward to it. You were not expecting this thing to cure your colon cancer, if indeed you actually had colon cancer. It's like the machines weren't going to do that. This time around, a lot of people seem to be expecting a lot from these machines. I'm really not sure why that is. Like, I'm sure most of the people who are getting Xbox One or who have already gotten a PS4, they have probably been alive at least long enough to remember when the PS3 and the Xbox 360 came out. And it's like, that's just historical precedence that you guys should be looking at. It's like, these machines are going to come out, and thanks to the miracle of firmware, these are not going to be the same machines that you're messing with now that they're going to be in 2 or 3 years. There are going to be changes that are going to be coming down the line. There are even going to be things like, in the case of the Xbox 360, the Red Ring of Death fiasco, which, it's like it just means that, when stuff, okay, let me quote Dune. Oh man, okay, I get to make a science fiction quote here. Okay, a beginning is a very delicate time. And this is the beginning for both the PS4 and for the Xbox One. And because it is a delicate time, that means that there are still a lot of things that they have to work out. It's like, for instance, the PS4 does not play CDs or MP3s right now. It's like, conversely, with the Xbox One, there are some problems with audio when you try, piping your, TV transmission in through the HDMI input. These are things which it's like are not great, but they are eventually going to be addressed. You just have to give it time. And that's the thing that you have to keep in mind with this launch, is that these things are going to change. You should not expect these things to work amazingly straight out of the box, because they are just out of the box. Eventually, it's like things are going to settle down, and I'm sure that we're going to have, it's like 2 very fine machines on our hands. But for now, I would urge everybody, when you get your new box, if it does not cure your colon cancer, calm the hell down. It's like, maybe it'll do it after the next firmware patch. I don't know. So, that's me. That is the console launch. Please, for God's sake, people, it's like maintain a level head. Okay? Okay. Bye.